welcome to No Filter. After so long, today is going to be a very, very exciting interview. I want to say sorry and thank you for all the patience, all the love from all the viewers. Right? I know a lot of you must be wondering why did I suddenly become quiet and karichire. Everybody has a lot of personal things going on in their life that happened with me. So today's interview is going to be a very, very interesting one. And if you all know that I'm speaking more in English because I'm trying to keep in mind all the viewers from different places, not just Tibetans, but viewers from Bhutan, so we are going to speak a lot of English. And if you are someone who do not understand a lot of English, we will also be using a lot of Tibetans in language. We will be talking a lot of mixed languages. So and the word la chi yo pheke tang mai ka bla ro di comments nzo nzo lo me ani di pheche tangi me gongke me ba. So thangbo de la kya la shunge cho kya ki ta pheba philippine da cho kyaram ju changma thangbo yue sha le la ni melam gep ki yue. It's very sad that India is going through so much at this point. We just want you to know that all the Himalayan brothers and sisters are with you, India, in this struggle. I hope you come out strong. Today's interview, we have a very special guest. Before I call her, I want to just give a very brief introduction. Nganzora mi hikola samju damenda form chair gauda samsam mi chik momashi kongla mi kalor gyakpa yana ko yoy nyoptore le chikche. Mi kambo yona ko neba inshare la chikche kon ze thaina kha dangwa dalam sa dongyo yeshare la ya chikche dende do nganzo gi samju mangbo form chigda when we look at a person. Most of the time you should always know the background of a person or more in-depth story about a person before you make a judgment. And Tagana Shin Taringi guest, she looks very beautiful. Everything looks great. But there's always a struggle in their story. So if you are someone who wants to know about someone's struggle rather than just judging them on their outlook, you got to stay tuned. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me call our first guest today. This is zomkey. Let me send her an invitation. And invitation. Chitangi. Taringi, no filter now. There's so many things you can. Hi, Zomkey, how are you?
Oh, hi. Hi, and hi, everyone.
I'm so happy to see you. Look great. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you clearly.
Oh my God, look at you. And everything looks so nice, Perfect. Okay, so Taringi, no filter, Thanda no filter. The Instagram is updated, right? So there are so many buttons here which look different. And bear with me. So I'm going to try my best to because I normally ngappa and the so Taringi de la park hawani click hawa chigo. How do you show pictures when you want to show here? This is the invite button. And the park how do I
okay.
Let's figure it out, right? Anyways, so number link it. So everybody, this is Tenzin Zomkey. And oh my God, look at her. You look so beautiful, Tenzi. How do you prefer me calling you Zomkey or Tenzi?
Zomkey, yeah.
Zomkey. Okay, Zomkey. All right, Zomkey, telling no filter jela. We've had many episodes. A lot of people have messaged me that Zomkey khawa, Zomkey khatu legi re. We've had so many people recommend you. Obviously, we had you in our list, but it was taking a while. But we're so finally glad that you're here. And are you ready to answer all these questions that fans gitangyo denzo no filter style ready in base and
Yes, I'm ready. Hi.
And do you want to tell all our viewers how you're feeling right now?
Very, very excited, but also nervous. I mean, like live na viewers so I'm super excited and nervous, but I'm also happy. Ani today ngala rang live na invite dila ani ngarang only got wrong message nal kudu samba like zomkey like kirang ye life nil samba only chat to samba. I was like, okay, like, yes, like I was like finally okay. So yeah,
That's so
I'm
sweet.
super happy.
Thank you, I appreciate it. No filter, when no filter really happened during the lockdown, we've had, honestly speaking, I think we've hit the highest number of viewers. We had
Yeah.
4,000 back then. I understand a lot of people, North America, Europe, because the lockdown is opening up, people are going to work. A lot of people are messaging, as a Saturday, so I understand that the viewers might not be up to the mark like how No Filter used to have. But I also want to let my guests and all the viewers know that, it's not the button right here that sort of determines Nganzogi interview quality, right? It's the guest. Kiranzogi name pick Hichumudo. So let's begin. Nganzogi, first question is going to be very simple and it's going to get more difficult,
Yes.
Let's start with the first question.
Okay.
We've seen you modeling chidwa.
Yeah.
Modeling lady, have you always wanted to be a model, or it just eventually happened? Or super yakodo number zivudo and modeling chigi. How did that happen?
Well, it all began when I was still very young. Ani chunjune interest you fashion field modeling na ya. But like I never imagined myself being on that level because I was still a kid. And Jenny so I was born in India and then India and Belgium moved to
Okay.
the and then I remember like okay I think I have a chance and I want to do modeling. So at the age of 15 I enrolled in Top Model Belgium, and gradually, at that time, I was very introverted. I was very shy. Like it was a challenge for me. So I wanted to improve that. Ngara speaking skills and only improve beauty pageant enroll chimba. So I thought it's a great platform because beauty pageant is all about representing yourself, and I thought maybe that would really help me improve myself. And beauty pageant then pretty much that's how it ended. But it was never because of my body, because kind of modeling the thing, my height was not enough. So I was like, okay, never mind then. Then I thought,
wait a minute, height was not enough. Can I hear you? How you look very tall. How tall are you?
I look. I'm
tall.
5'5". I look tall because of my build.
I'm 5 foot. So you are very tall for a Tibetan woman. I'm 5 foot. I'm very short. So what's the cut of modeling the height?
Like European the standard logara. European like you like as for women you have to be I think over 5'9" or like 5'10". Like and for guys it's 6 foot. Kind of European that logara. I think Gagalani 5'8". I think.
5'8". Oh my God. Anyway, so that was interesting to know that your modeling career evolved instead of being, told that, oh, you're beautiful and you should, participate. So let's move on to the next question. Did you notice I was trying the suddenly screen off channel, I'm trying to figure out that's the thing that I'm a little because usually can you try on your screen?
Try
share so click no filter the screen and the sound and so it doesn't make enough filter and it's going to show you my couch. Hello couch. So I don't know.
Viewers have
Anybody in the viewers can no filter. I can share your pictures and stuff. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to the next question. Next question, viewers mangbo gira kira mon kodni relasra. Mon kodni rel itu. Mon kodni indo kala obviously kira mon kod la gyuring lo dei and kira chige la khadu leni. That's one question. And mon kod la thanda pato pa doni interaction chiegi kogapta with chungswe. You know how ngai mon kod ni re so sometimes na concert and the duguwa ngai amla mon kod ni re. Kem gingu kem geware, but I don't know. I remember being in kem tupa. Keram
Yeah.
kem kazire mongot.
Kim Giba.
Alle ani wait. Ngaki dad, ngaki grandpa kem gewani re. Korang
Oh,
sen la
okay. Then
kunga popo kunga lagi re ra. Ani ngaki sumla in the kashe yore the puti la ni konso yor thanda shijala. So when I go to Mongot, I get to like perform in concerts and ngadendis ni. Keram Mongot la pa loya chungse. Have you ever been to Mongot?
yes, nga Mongol lata are nga luchu budu nga Mongol la dire and dijani nga ra Belgium la pure ra. So that was the answer for the first
So ngaki chikchong
question.
ra.
And
Who are these
oh, I
beautiful
miss
little
the
girls?
uniforms. Yeah, kind of was a Europe and that did a
Is this
Belgium.
you? Di kira ba?
Yeah, the
Chungshuri.
youngest one. Yeah, yeah,
Oh my
I'm the
god,
youngest one.
ni. Di mon god
Tigina.
gilapta dirwa kem sumbala. Ah,
Kim Trupalare.
kem chupala ra. Oh, okay.
Oh,
And shembani disure.
yeah, Aja.
Oh my
My
god.
lovely
Ninjin.
elder sisters.
Your sisters. Achala.
Yeah.
Appa shembaji ni gitong ra. What is Zomkey
I
thinking right now?
don't
Zomkey,
put the
what are you
class.
thinking here?
I was thinking about the cake, I think, because at that time it was my birthday and I was excited. So I think I was thinking
I
about the
see.
cake. Yeah.
Data the charm di dangja de. What is Zomkey
Oh,
wearing here?
that used to be my favorite shirt. Ngara nga jisumugi of ngara anigi teswa the shirt. And I was like, yes, I felt like, very, very good with that shirt.
Dela yanko chiki ra. And this is chiki ringi. Pichadi? Marve.
Amara gyagare.
Kyakare
Red
ba?
Fort, I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So, looking at these childhood pictures, it looks like you have Kerala childhood moments that Ningjo Shu Chundo, Pemangbu
Mm-hmm.
Ningjo Chundo. Tell me as you were growing up, Kerala
Yeah.
Locher Cherdo. Obviously, Kerangi Pama ina re, Pinganzu ina re, they've never told you that Pepe Chizo Nanglola, mi Yapu Dukja Niga Yungireda, mi Yapu Chipu Tugi Marta, mi Dukja Ligirda, Dende Ginganzola Lapta Rayo Mara as a kid. So
No.
when you were growing up and you met haters, me
No.
Magan or do you have any? I just want to double check. Kerala haters, you have?
Not that I
Not
remember.
really, not really. Lucky
No, I
you.
don't.
So join the club, lah. I mean, but have you ever had an experience where, oh, ngala in the comment so that really hit me? Nga pro song, then they need to tune you.
Like ngala, like fortunately ngala tanda budu comments katuna injumu de yakbuguru de mangcha yora ngala supporters korangi. But some ngarang like of course negative comments out, but not like hate, but more like sort of negative ones. Ngata dikasta kaim do kesi ngala comment around like you're ugly and all that. I'm like okay, because everyone has their own way of projecting beauty, right? So nga kaim do. But then calling names, I mean, like constantly negative, the hateful words and then I block them. So yeah, I mean that's easy and that's one way to handle it. And the other way is just ignore chiya. I mean ignore chi. At first pogo do this chi kind of yanga the chinjura social media nga luchonga ne dishire. Luchonga ne social media goes in. But at first, of course, it hurts. The tanda this pogo do, but then after a few moments, it's like okay, yeah, I will do busy.
That's great. That's a great message because they get bullied on social media and many of them have
Yeah.
committed suicide. There's been a lot of suicide rates because youngsters don't know how to handle social media. And kena lo chunju de, kena thanda epeche lo chubje singire peche. Are you
Churgu.
17 or churgu? Yeah,
I
you're
tell
still
you,
not kena thanda in yishu mare. So someone like you saying it that ignorance chitunada yapudu. So dilapchadi, I think it's really great. Khale khakpuda yorite, I think that works wonders. But let's get very serious now about one thing. Pugo lochinju in the pemangbodo thandar ditemo tagire jala YouTube like tagire. Beauty standards le ding anjo chizo nanglo peshuk chumbole chashara. Kambo yena number zero yogoche, Shamdo yakbo yena number zero yogoche, Gakpa yena ko donyo yogoche. These are some of the standards. Nganzo pege, nganzo namgyu mi tokdo galai. First question nganzo kare lagyo, ma yoyo gyakbo chasha, kyo kambo pe chasha. The greeting thing nganzo pebegi nanggu gi chik normal da chik, we treat it very normally da. As someone who is in the fashion world, kiram modeling chigi yore. how hard is it to maintain this body or this image? Do you see women in your industry doing anything unhealthy or like body standard di achieve chiya la kale khatsi yore dongba shamdo tsangma de la kale khatsi yore di chik
Mhm.
nganzo lochunga chwa ta viewers te chik laro nangda.
Okay. So, yeah, sample as I said earlier, beauty is like subjective kind of mitsangma suzu beauty standards logara. For sometimes some people prefer curvy, sometimes some people prefer skinny body. So it's all up to the person itself. Yine yang kira mishemba opinion yene suzu di feeling kalo suzu sad di. I think that's not a smart thing to do because it's normal if you feel like, oh, I'm not perfect, or if you feel like, oh, tadi ako did because we are human beings and we are not supposed to be perfect. We are supposed to improve the things that we want
Beautiful.
to improve. Nga
I like that.
speaking skills niya mga mga presentation na, oh my god, that would stress me. Not because I didn't learn my presentation, but because of the stress. But now, like, I can talk like that. Now I'm here with Yishila and like with everyone, and I can talk. And it's because I took the step to improve myself instead of just poking on my own complex things. And if you feel like you try to, but the complex can do, then maybe it's you overthinking and not really your complex. Because
Great
like I
answer.
mean, yeah, that's my point of view. Yeah,
Great
pretty
answer.
much.
Beautiful.
Because
Uh, what I really liked about this answer was you didn't just completely shrugged off that problem and said, you shouldn't think about it too much. You kind of over analyze. They analyze. Share the pick. So this message, I hope all the young girls are watching. It's very important that first of all you work on your problems. Problem the re, supu yakpa ina problem re, kam thana problem re, so health ke chumbo re. But when you overthink too much, that becomes a part of your mental
unhealthy.
problem. And there,
Yeah.
let's ask you a very light question now. Okay, the
Okay.
heavy chaswa.
Oh,
First of
I
all,
like it.
yeah, question light the khari de la waina. Can I Mr. Bet join here? Cheshi you have pugla.
Yes, I have been very vocal about it. Nga
Okay.
Miss Tibet duratami ranga dunia
Uh,
tugudu ineta
mm.
handa COVID situation like yagala it's quite serious, and I think for a few tanda this year yung tugu marasanggi, but in the future if everything is like normal sangma yakbu dona, and then yeah, why not? Of course.
I ngamin dengan so inte 참좀
Yeah.
따겨 ngaso Mr. Bet contestant 망고 통으로 와 단다 보들래.
Mm-hmm.
걔랑 통나 you are like a Halamasan Mr. Bet top 사교기 image 직도 you're so
Oh.
out there you are so socially active. 걔랑 Instagram이야 you active 레셔 걔랑 influencer yang 때 야포도. And obviously you have so many positive messages to share. Competition Ladona, I think the other girls are going to get a pretty tough competition. So Kirangi contestants suine. You should double check Zomkey competition and Lobsang Wangela will be joining No Filter again. He's coming back. So I'm definitely
Oh,
going to show him your picture and
thank
get a
you.
more in-depth Kirang Kogi observation binitaw. So the viewers some of this, if you all know, Lobsang Wangela was really popular during season 8 and he's coming back. And when he comes back, we will be, showing him pictures of many future Mr. Bet participants. And Korangi samji dinalanga zomgi pardiang koranga tuyagi. Is it okay with you if I show him your picture?
Of course. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
sure. Like thank you.
Great.
Actually.
Okay. So Zomki,
Yeah.
other than modeling and a shit I go you.
Yeah, and yeah, actually I like, yeah.
Do you think if I just put you in the spotlight and ask you to sing a song, can you do that for us right now?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's hear Zomki.
Nga 표신 얘기 nga hindi siya ni nga lyrics mang chakutin na di yung Mario. So ni di
Hi,
share
Mare.
star mar.
Para la na na na
Doraemon
na la
share.
na di.
Yeah,
Oh,
do you? Okay.
Doraemon?
Cause yeah, nga chijigab do nga Doraemon te yaga lera, and yeah, it's actually my childhood. So I can sing my opening song.
Yeah. Inda. The Doraemon ki
Okay.
says to inda.
This one you might bra. This one.
Oh, inda. Ngani kena Shahrukh Khan do ende jik tangre sang Doraemon do thing tang. Inda. Doraemon inda. Okay, let's go.
Okay. जिंदगी सवार दूं एक नहीं बहार हूँ दुनिया ही बदल तो मैं तो प्यार सा चमत्कार हूँ मैं किसी का सपना हूँ जो आज कर चुका हूँ सच अब ये मेरा सपना है कि सबके सपने सच मैं करूँ आसमां को छू लूं तितली बन उड़ूं हेलीकॉप्टर हा 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 मैं हूँ एक उड़ता रोबो Doraemon. Okay, that
Oh,
was it. Good to know.
wow. The mon, the ending depending just a mon.
No.
Okay, can I give you an honest opinion? Are you ready for an honest opinion?
Yeah.
When you join Miss Tibet, do not choose
Mhm.
singing as your talent round. Do not.
Okay. Okay.
Pick dancing because I've seen you dance and I think you dance great.
Oh,
Or
thank
pick
you.
anything else. Singing?
You?
No. Doraemon no, big no, but I
Mhm.
love that song. It's so cute. But Miss Tibet talent round la yo marda. That's I can be honest.
I'll keep that in my mind. Yeah.
Oh God. But I like how you are so comfortable with yourself. I love that about you. You know, some girls who are really they have an air of arrogance. You know, you can
Oh.
sense it. Some girls who, appealing. You
Mm-hmm.
have a package. It's going great. I think you are perfect. I think you are out there. Now let's talk about your competition that you became a part of, Miss Asia 2017. Tell me, how did that happen? And kisi pulo shopomo shemba and their modeling la interest yuna lamga chiktero nangda. Miss Asia 2017. Yep.
Yeah. No, 2019. But it's so yeah.
2019. Oh, I thought it was 2007. Okay. Miss Asia
17. Yeah.
2019. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Ngarang la so Miss Asia Global Belgium ni war beauty pageant nura. So I remember my first beauty pageant Durga the experience. It was like at the end I was kind of sad. I was like
mm-hmm.
15 years old, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I was turning
Mm-hmm.
16. And the
Mm-hmm.
mindset was all about I'm going to win, I'm going to win. But
Yeah.
that mindset was not healthy for me. Kan didi ngara
Yeah.
experience to ngara
Yeah.
experience. And I was not happy, even though I was in top 6. I was sad. But
Yeah.
then nga lochobki
Mm.
simsa janani 1 week later takta ni Miss Asia Global Zuri. Miss Asia
Yeah.
Global Zuri my mindset was changed. I was like, you know what? This time I'll just compete as if like how I think that a winner should, you know, represent herself and
Yeah.
not I'll be
Yeah.
the winner. And I'll tell you, even though on top 12 lane, I was so happy. I was so happy. I remember like after all the in family phone time, I was like, yeah, like got top 12 lane. So, but then yeah, and then my uncle was like, you know, my uncle has like a deep knowledge about beauty pageant, and he was like, Zomkey, you did great. I'm super proud of you. And like, you know, like a lot. And then I was so happy. So didi ni but like kira mindset like it really affects how you just view everything. Kasi kirang topki lana it might
And my
break
talk
you
now.
at the end, but that's why kiraya unne hora like enjoy the moment, and that's my thing. Nga unne hora ni beauty pageant ni nga unne enjoy kanchi lana nyamdure. Like all the girls were so beautiful, so nice, and I had a blast. 80% of the girl even though I represented Belgium, I
Beautiful.
you know I made sure I talked about my own country, my own
Yeah.
culture, food,
Yeah.
everything and everything. So yeah, that's just it.
Nga thari nga par di tuya mindu te ine par nanglo la zomki gi pepe chuba ji kongche.
Okay.
You know, she was wearing a really beautiful opera influence nganzo pepe gi nganzo gi I khala gira dila opera la khala gira nga hamas opera la khala gira temba je pepe to what the audience opera la khala gira di pepe gi opera yo nganzo gi
Oh,
근데
opera.
티파든 저 타고다 오페라도 야 디 원딜레기 체도 하모기 체도 you wore something really beautiful 라모
Mm-hmm.
so 원인데 건체 you were on the international platform 라디 문에 기부도
It's got
같이
screen
when you are 야
loading.
okay 밀게야 라모 레샤 I got it 좋다
Okay.
정말 라모 kaha
Okay.
kalamo ah
Mm-hmm.
mamtalas chigi namtalas marisha 라모 레샤 all
I
right
think
so
they that's not
one thing when it poa ke tuzirisha nga parpe mangbutten go yora there was one picture of you you were in the top finalists 125 regi 26 for Miss Belgium Belgium supermodel, I
Top
think it
model
was some
Belgium.
top model
Top model
Belgium.
Belgium. Yeah.
It's amazing how far you've achieved at such a young age, right? And thanda message yapo khoi gire zomki khalasla na susui ki dil pe rale do mindset la things I saw one competition of Miss Sri Lanka, Mrs. Sri Lanka la. This girl was crowned and the other woman came and stole the crown lung lang and she there have been many competitions where when the winner wins the other participant gets mad and storms out yawa.
Yeah.
So what the kapsula meeting so one top ki de like poa de shoot wa. So kerangi lava the pay up so like mindset korang top ki de lani it poa thought had is some good. I think that's a great message, and it's a very different message. Namgyu khari ko lana thok ko re lani do re like that. So I really like that answer. Thank you.
Oh, but
Yeah.
it's just personally. But yeah, promotion experience law
Yeah.
yeah, they can also say, it was actually healthy for me. Then yeah. But I mean, like through Neta, it was not a healthy mindset. No.
Okay. So now, because you said kerangi ashangi kerang la pe support you so. By the way, zomki ashang la gitsen la pugula ra. What's his name? Purpu, is it?
I want Nyema Yaga la Koran fashion and the deer.
Yeah. He has a
Only in
fashion
Kurgira.
thing, Purki fashion, right? Purki
Yeah,
chuba so
Kurgi fashion.
chigirwa. Yeah, but what's
Yeah.
his name? Korang gitsen la khari ra.
I don't know if I can share that.
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
I would
okay.
love to.
Okay.
Like,
Don't. Let's just keep it as Purki fashion, okay?
Yeah,
So
indeed.
Purki fashion is your uncle, right? And he's been very supportive. And obviously, someone like him who's been supportive, and ikorangi kerangla a video message mashanata, it doesn't, feel right. So this is Zomki's Ashang. Let's hear what he has to say.
Cuckoo, surprise! Now listen, I want you to tell you that you are doing great and continue being your authentic self. You have definitely seen some struggles in your life, but you have came out of them victorious every single time. And should you ever find yourself in such situations, remember, you have got this. Or in these worldly words, you are man enough to fight them. I'm extremely proud of you, and child, you know that already. Ishila, thank you so much for inviting my kid to your show, and love to both of you.
I love how he said, inviting my kid.
Kurgira.
That's
Kurgira.
beautiful. What a beautiful
Kurgira.
relationship. Ashang dan Samogi relationship. Then I know your Ashang La because he's the owner of the Purki Fashion Bra. But how much of his influence has been in your life? Tell us about that.
Actually, he has always been in my life since Chunjukabdo Dayal Samara Pama Dildura Belgium Doche. So I was 2 years old when my mother traveled to Belgium to provide a better future for me and my sisters. Ani ngara ama pay this like from 2 to like 10 ngara ashangi ngara like pretty much he was my mother and father.
Okay.
Like actually he is like a person that I can always share to him. And yeah, and we have a really strong bond, as you can see. And yeah, and he taught me almost everything about life. I would say almost everything. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. This is Ashang in the Yapu, sometimes you don't even need a sibling or a brother or man, cousins, relatives in the cham Yapu, the mune, so the chempore some good. I'm really glad you have such an amazing Ashangla. I know Ashangla Kyodigal Purki fashion is doing really well. Sangmalo, he has a Facebook page called Tibet Fashion House, if I'm not wrong. Chuba ninjo pit simgire designing chigi rete inyang designer shemba nangshin inji minji pomuk kambo gorani nga shini tuglo design chigi in laya gitawa yo mari. He designs chubas for any body shape, and that's what's amazing about this Ashangla of yours, right? And you wanted to say something? Yep.
Yeah. Koran nima chua, but now for now, Koran more focus on Koran did it that because this Koran personal life for focus on chua. But I'm sure in the near future he would open his
and if you ever become Miss Tibet participant, I think Ashangla will be designing most of your stuff. I think. I have a feeling. Dita, you said it, huh? Anyways, that's so good
of
to
course.
know. So far, Zomki has answered some questions so beautifully. We have another 10 minutes with Zomki. We're going to ask a couple of questions. Now it's going to get a little personal. Zomki, everybody here in the viewers, especially the boys, they want to know. Tanda anzu segment sumyorda anzu Zomki relationship status keja tigre. We will invite one viewer right now, fresh viewer, to say something to Zomki. Dinangni. And then finally, we'll ask Zomki to give a message to all our viewers. So, this sum higher, right? Thangpatila Zomki ki relationship status. Zomki single re, changsa gatsa pe, married or because hari re, kije chidela.
No, I'm single. I've been single my whole life, so yeah. I think for a couple of years, I want to focus on some things. So yeah.
So you are single, but not ready
Yeah.
to mingle, but you are still single. You can attract a lot of flies around you, just so you know. Now that people know you're single, so you might, get a lot of attention. You already get a lot of attention, but put into someone and they're happy that you're doing that you're single. But Zomki, there have been a lot of rumors about you and Ten Hatse. Ten Hatse, he's a TikToker from influencer. Ten Hatse, the Kirangi Gaurelani, there's a lot of rumors. Hey, Zomki, can you hear me? Okay, now, yeah, it's working. Okay, so Zomki, ten hatse the Kirangi Gaurelani rumors pe mangudu because obviously Kirangi TikTok video, sorry, Tandati collab mangu chida reels ki. So tell us about that. Like, is that true or is that not true? Are you in a relationship with Ten
I
Hatse?
think Temlasala is is a great person. As an individual, he's someone very nice, and but like also barely tanda worship and it would be weird to be in a relationship when you barely know anything about the other person. So no, but then he's a very nice guy. He is a very nice guy.
Yeah, that's amazing. I know that you both are not in a relationship because that at your age it means that you are not in a relationship clearly.
And by the time
Zomki tanda internet keys but I have a surprise for Zomki. Can you hear me, Zomki? Okay, so because you said that you both are not in a relationship, and all the audience also know that now that you both are not in a relationship. So let's open up this thing and show what Telatse has to say about Zomki.
Just hello everyone, it's me Telatse, just Shikanto. Hi Zomki. First of all, Zomkila, congratulations on being in Ajay Shikanto's life. No Filter is the most popular Tibetan talk show right now in our community. No cap at all. And yeah, so Zomki, we don't know each other that well, but what I would love to say that you are doing great right now. You're talented, like you are very talented, and you're confident to your video style, your video edits are super cool. And yeah, like being your collaboration friend, I would love to advise you that you are getting lots of love right now, but I know people often get jealous of that and start saying negative things about you. But don't worry about all those stuff. You just have to ignore them. Keep on working on yourself. Keep on achieving your dream. I'm sure many people love you right now. So yeah, keep on hustling, and that's it. And yeah, Ajay Ishkanto, thank you so much for inviting me in your life again. And yeah, Bungi, all the best for your life. I'm sure you're gonna get lots of hard questions from Ajay Ishkanto. But yeah, I'm sure you're gonna kill it.
I'm sure you're going to get a lot of hard questions. So, Kogi, warning to you, cheat us, right? Because you already got a pretty much a lot of hard questions, right? But yeah, so viewers, Sangma, you saw that was Telatse. You know this is Tensi Zomki. Tha rumors tis kamya the news shironang because you heard it from the horse's mouth. Koranzo Rangi, they said it. And even if they were in a relationship, it's none of anybody's business. Oh, today, bottom line, so that was good to know. Message. Yeah, Zomki, can you hear me? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So now, tamadila, we have come to the
Sila,
last
sila,
question.
sila.
Ini yang zomki la kiran zong Washington mena zomki ki Instagram ID di nye jela story nang la ma shegin. Story nang la ma she to gala ani please zomki la follow chiro nang morangi dum because the Instagram kora nang la people you will get to know more about her. And yeah, so now our final question. Okay, and Zonky got the shot. Zonky, where are you? Wait, so let me. Zonky, are you there with me? This guy. Zonky, this guy, let me re-invite her. Nganzo Zonky la yang re-invite chigi. And yeah, kachine viewer ki di yore. We have one viewer request. So let's invite back Zonky la yang invite chura. Okay. Oh, I'm Zonky viewer request. Go live with Zonky. Yeah. Waiting for I am Zomki. So viewers, so if you want to say something to Zomki, send in your request. Andala request. Hi Zomki, can you hear
Hi,
me?
sorry. Yeah,
Hi man,
here,
hi man,
sorry.
hi man, hi man.
Chisa.
Okay, tang anso tiwa nil hayo redwa tiwa tama di goma tsugonla. Let's invite any one viewer who wants to say something to you. Right now, I see this boy called Richo who's been trying very hard. So let's see, or maybe there's someone here. Okay, Kiranzo Wani, if you want to say something to Zomki, the wadila say I am interested, and then I will bring you in life. Life la yungye tuna nganzo nyamdo tanda Zomki nyamdo life la yungye tuna tell her something you want to tell her something, and Kiranzo lagpa kyangda diksare, but it has to be dir dakhal there. It has to be a real ID. Okay.
I've seen this.
Zomki. Yeah,
I prepared and my question to you was ki like nga walk na dira because that's something I mean.
Oh my God! Of course you can walk. Thank you so much for telling us that. So everybody stay watch Zomki going to take a walk, right? Morangi catwalk zero nang because this is going to be something that you will get to watch in the future on a proper stage. Let's go, Zomki.
Indeed. Okay, thank you. This squad. And it is
that Zomki walk triggers that. Oh my God, this is amazing. That's some super. Oh my God, your super so good.
This squad.
Wow.
Camera. Oh, thank you. Camera angle tabrani. Taptarede. Yeah. How must me try you with squad. Okay.
We have.
Here I go.
Here we go. Tisga, nyechiglago. Tisga. Welcome, first participant, Miss Tibet 2021, Tenzin Zomki. Woo! Oh my God. I'm joking. Whoa, rocket girl, look at you. Oh my God, Zomki. That's it. I declare you Miss Tibet already, 2021, 22, 23.
Thank you.
That's amazing. I think we will save this clip and show it to Lopsa Wagila. I have a feeling that you are definitely going to win this because you've already, displayed so much talent, so much positivity. And Kisi Kera, Miss Tibet, join China in Machina. You are already a Miss Tibet for all of us. All right. Yeah. So all the viewers today, if you felt like today's interview gave you a lot of positive outlook towards life, towards body goals, towards Karinang, let this young girl know how amazing she was. Morangla inbox tangro. Before you go, Zomki, tell us what you want to tell, Tharingi viewers, what do you want to tell everybody?
Nye life na di katunya lagi nye life chinayora, and I think nye life viewer mangbu hagore about this, but I'm going to say it again. The engine allow kind of so that everyone understands. Is to work towards your dreams. Like your dream. It could be only also your dream. Dream could be like anything. For example, kira cha like shop open to so like a tea shop, or like you want to like sell some clothing shop. Like these days there's a lot of online. You can start a small business, and it could be anything because your dream is a big dream for you. It's a big deal, and don't give up because you're defeated when you start giving up and you stop. Then you're defeated. That's why kira sangmas lo kisi niram jina dream jina kira chirochi work for it, and there will be people who will admire you for your dream. I'm sure of that. And just keep on going.
Amazing. What a beautiful message. One of our viewers wants to say something to you, so I'm just going to invite this person. But if he doesn't come live, then we will invite one more. So let's see. Dongba, especially Dongba ji inji tero nangda kuchi. Dongba matena aja nganzo the life the meba syo kesa de. Can you show your face aja? Okay, fine, no problem. And kyan khari laya yo. Nganzo ki guest le taring message khari te ayo. Ngala re. Ale nganzo guest la laro nang nganzo guest che tikira le re mato. Acha la tikira chela private message. Alright. Alright. Thank you. Kera mingla khari re. Riksho ingi re.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if
Thank you
it's
so much. Kera kawa mondo kera shija kawa ni re.
Shija, Himachal, Manali.
I see. Any kera to chama chaku nang ro chi nanda lockdown do de giren sab nang ro nang, okay?
Yeah, I just want to go to
Yeah. Thank you so much, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for my.
Okay, so yeah, because that was because the person didn't really have a question. I'll give an opportunity. Yango mi shampachikla opportunity chego. I can't find the invite to join whom? Who do I invite? Oh yeah, I see somebody here. Let's see. If you can't show the face, then leave a message. Okay. Or wait, I see five or six. I see 5 or 6 people. Let's see. This is the last one we are going to take it.
Hello, Aja.
Hello, Teshidele.
Tesle, Aja.
Good. Wearing mask in the house. I'm very impressed. Keep going. Very good. And can I ask zomkey la khari laya yo? What is your question for our guest?
First of all,
question chigla bra. Question chikeje the. Ani aja la khari laya yo labun.
Ale, 당고니 갈래라나요. 아니 아저랑 같이 더 experiment 찍다 딩체도 한데 간데도 solid the modeling the
How do you feel how do you feel being a model?
I'm happy. Kinda, it's my call. Ngara di chair goyo. And I would say, kasi rang tik news na rang passion news na, just go for it and just do it. And I'm really happy and proud of myself. And yeah, and I'm sure you'll feel that way too. Rang bi this hockey. So yeah,
아니 계란기 아자라 가릴라요. 다 메시지 가리요.
아자 갈래랑 어떤 support you lay인데라 아니 keep going with your dream.
I like it.
So cute.
다 님ing 다준래.
Dadrin, wow, nice name Dadrin. And Dadrin kira modeling la interest yeah.
Actually nga님ang ala minto later ngato ngosingwan de yore pingen de on the day.
Mingdo karile.
Nana la miss 다준래.
Your name is Miss Belgium. Very good. That did inspiration there.
Halena nga super ringbuyo, 정말 ringbuyo ondi.
Oh wow. So Dadrin kyan khoso aja gitaring lapcha gyagyo din so changma kiraning and mutuni susu khari shinyo na chi but inchi mi jin ngarge ti madiruchi. Passion di khechun bo rete ina arrogance ti machiruchi. So life la khari ina yang kiran so happy positively doro dang la zomgi lagila so thank you so much for your question and mutuni zomgi la support share, okay? All right.
Okay, Aja.
Bye.
Bye, Aja.
All right.
Bye.
So this is a new segment that we have done. We are doing, and Zomki is the first person that we experimented. No filter, and I'm on the video message to you, but this is the first time we are bringing in live viewers. They can leave a message for you. So yeah, No Filter is trying our best to connect you as much as possible with the audience. And yeah, today after the show, I hope people will go and follow. Her Instagram name is I am Zomkey. I will post it on my story. Zomki had answered all my questions, no filter style, and you were amazing. And thank you so much, Zomki. Any last words before we leave?
Yes, thank you so much. Ranking and I felt really comfortable and cute question answer and of course with all the viewers interact it was interesting. It's a smart plan. And yeah, today now I would also say have a great day, Tangwalo. And I have one request. Would you like to sing? Rangi recent post one of the recent posts Rang Chuksha like a song, and you said you wrote it a few years ago. You never really published it, but then you just recently did. Ale, kisirang chinge chona.
Oh, ngai payu lady. You mean positive message lady?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, one the music video turned to your shade line chick when I made that song, there was a lot of the rangsen the umelamgi problem and I was very depressed when I see these kind of problems going on in our community. So I tell you the cheka chulu yewa mepe tunde cherona nang kutawa tunki mena super gomrona. Bongsa choki sung pekalop yarap chursan yurtu nangro ngansu si chein wo ngai payu pe kawa chingi shinkang ngai payu pe. That was the song that I wrote. It's yeah, thank
very
you.
Nice.
See, as artists, as influencers like you, as singer like me, we are always expected to take a stand. Kerang sula support you, sikyong sula vote you. What does it matter? Neki kesi sikyong dila support you, and the ones who don't support him will start hating us, right? So in that case, our duty, I think, is just about unity. We unify people. Right? That's all I am looking for. So
our fight is still
I'm really
not
glad.
over, so,
yeah, I'm really glad that you gave me an opportunity to sing, even though it's an interview, your interview. And yeah, I really enjoyed today's interview a lot, short and sweet. And yeah, any kera mutuni kale gabro nang lobjung ya kuchiro nang tanda genanzo lobjung chigora. Kera lobjung chigora tanda. You're studying it.
Last year.
Oh, kera kari chigyo, kari lobjung chigyo.
Economics.
Oh my god, I hate economics, but then yeah, great, yay! Zomgi kena economics she and chambo chato kala ni businesswoman kena chambo yongwa show la ni melam, and life la kena la khari support na nganzo sama kya support chicken, okay?
No.
All right, so take care, Zomki. Everybody, thank you so much for watching us, and please leave a positive message for Zomki right after the show. It'll really, really boost her spirit. Thank you, Zomki.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. All right, so that was a really, 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 really positive. Sunny Mother's Day re susu amala nyemba nyoni amala tuji che la tema major chini nyunji miji kenanzo nima chikta go mare. One day should not be a day for you to tell your mom how much you love them. But yeah, Sunny Mother's Day, the reminder re kenanzo changma susu amala inji miji love and affection tero nang take them out on a date. Do whatever you want to do, but make them feel special. Again, thank you so much, all the nurses and doctors all around the world, especially Tanda Gyagala, all the Indian doctors, Tibetan nurses and doctors, Tujiche for everything you do, taking care of everyone in India. So amazing. Thank you so much, Kiranjo Tsangma. You are our real hero. all the nurses and healthcare workers. Thandani kiranzula salam yodamune. Thank you so much for everything you do. Mutuni, all the other people, nurses and doctors, maintain social distance, stay safe, vaccine rawaina, lamsang lingruchi, selfish machuruchi, naza dishanang thaw yore susu lipama pinga tsamala safe sharona. Thank you for watching No Filter. Kisi kiranzu telling life miss Shiwaina. Please watch it on my channel. Take care.